G'day, I'm Paul. This is a Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren, and that is a Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG. Elbows, this is such a cool comparison because this car was actually basically turned into a Daniel Ricciardo edition when he was with McLaren, which is why it's sort of honey badger throughout with DR03. Pretty cool car, 5.4 litre supercharged V8. It was like $1 million Australian when it was new, worth a lot more now, and capable of accelerating pretty hard. Run us through that.
Well, this is the old school naturally aspirated V8 that AMG was very well known for. Now, the good thing about this car is this is literally the first full AMG car that the company ever made. So all the cars before this, they were sort of like a Mercedes base, and AMG would come and tune it up and make it better. There is no Mercedes equivalent. This is the only AMG version of this car. I'm quietly confident I'm going to win because this is newer and better, but that thing is very intimidating.
Yeah, that still looks really cool. So does this. They are both unreal looking cars. So as a friendly reminder, we're at a regional airport runway, so the surface here isn't very good, which means the times that you see today are not going to be reflective of the times you see on a prep surface. So do keep that in mind because obviously rear-wheel drive, you're not going to be able to get traction. But we're running the cars in the fastest settings. So let's get started with the drag race.
Starting on go, 3, 2, 1, go!
There is zero traction in this car.
Oh, yes. Got a good launch there. A little bit of wheel slip, but we got there in the end.
Nothing.
Oh, it is murdering him.
Absolutely nothing. Wow.
Champ, what happened there, bud?
That is the world's worst launch control system, where I just spun the wheels and you accelerated.
Yes, you know, my launch control system is my right foot. Why don't we give that a shot? How about you just try doing what I do?
Yes, the race start sequence in this car is like performing some sort of miracle dance. You've got to get it into a special mode, turn this knob, then press paddle up, then accept, and then you have like half a millisecond to do a launch control, which I actually did, just not very well, as you saw.
Yes, all lots of excuses, but I should actually call out that in one of the other videos that may or may not have gone live by now, we had an AMG GT Black Series, and that also has the world's worst launch control. So I don't think Mercedes is learning very well, but given I don't have launch control and I just have to baby this off the line, let's try both without launch control this time.
Launching on go, 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, yes.
That's a bit better. Oh, it just gets bogged down. Jeez, come on, man.
That is the sound of supercharged V8.
The car is slow, hey. This car is slow. I thought it'd be really quick.
Mate, that SLS, aside from the fancy doors, it doesn't do much else.
I'm very annoyed. I just get bogged down over and over again. You know what? I'm going to actually turn traction control back on. I'm going to try it one more time.
You get bogged down because you're using too much throttle. You have to walk it off the line. I can't believe I'm having to explain the basics of this to him. Just like this is a supercharged V8. If I just stand on the throttle, it erupts into wheel spin.
It's really not the off the line part. It's like it gets going and then it bogs down. I don't know if it's a shift or what, but yeah, either way.
I will give you one more shot at this from a standing start, and then we'll go to the rolling race where I suspect the exact same thing will happen.
Launching on go, 3, 2, 1, go!
Come on, come on.
Still the same result, my friend.
Nah. Even with a decent launch, that car is just pulling away from me. Well, that was a lot closer. so this car actually needs traction control to work. But that car is quicker. That car pulls away so easily and effortlessly from this thing.
You know, despite the fact that this is as old as it is just still such a beautifully engineered machine. They have knocked this one out of the park. So let's go back. We'll do a rolling race and we'll see if that helps your cause at all. Okay, so we're going to do a rolling race now. So basically 30 k's an hour up to that first line and then we both punch it. I'm going to be in second gear. First gear in this car is like a redundant course. And old balls, you can pick whatever gear you want, but I don't know that any of that is actually going to help you. All right, here we go. Right, about 30. Just such a good sound.
I have no traction in this car at all.
Well, I think that is fairly conclusive.
Yeah, it's conclusive that you jumped the start.
Oh, please. I will give you one more shot, and that is it. All right, let's do this one more time. Look at him just trying to get up there.
All right, here we go. I'm going to be a little bit more gentle-ish. There we go. Come on, come on, come on!
Bye.
Oh man, how is this car newer?
Well, I think that was pretty conclusive. Now, this is where you let the audience in on the fact that you own one of those, and you were convinced that it was going to obliterate this and that this was a pointless exercise.
Maybe. I might not own one of these for much longer at this point, but I'm actually a little bit shocked by how slow this is, because the one party trick of the SLS is always meant to be straight line speed. Certainly wasn't the case today.
But you know what? It actually isn't that slow. This thing is just still really fast, despite its age. I think when this came out and it was in perfect mechanical condition, this would have been one of the fastest cars on the road. Like, it has a very slow and lazy gearbox, but that supercharged V8 really carries this and it absolutely hauls ass. It is just such an unreal car. So now I'm going to be quiet and you're going to hear what these sound like once they accelerate down the quarter mile without us yapping away. Was good fun. I enjoyed all of this. So if you do want to check out the other videos in this series, have a look at the playlist on our channel. We've got a stack more that have gone live or about to go live. And big shout out again to the legends out here at Wildcatchem for having us this week. The weather has finally dried out, literally as we're about to leave. So there's that. So thank you again for watching, but until next time, take it easy.